Walking up the garden path, I spy a yummy treat. Halloween is here again. Knock knock, trick or treat. Yes, we have monster buns oozing with blood and gore, or should we say marinara and cheese. And these are delicious. You can feed them to the witches and you can have them too. So the way to make them is you need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, to which we are going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and mix it. Now this is a very basic bread dough. If you have pizza dough with you, you can use that too for this recipe. We'll keep it aside, and meanwhile we'll take 1 1/4 cup of warm water, and we are going to check it that it's warm. It should be lukewarm, not very hot. And we'll add 1 1/2 teaspoons of sugar, or you could add honey instead. And then we're going to give it a mix and add 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Make sure the teaspoons are up to the level full. Mix it, keep it 5 minutes, and then we'll come back after 5 minutes. Now it's formed up really well, and now we're going to use it to knead a dough. So all we're going to do is use this and knead a smooth dough. If you think you need more water, please go ahead and add more water. If you live in a humid place, 1 1/4 cup would be enough. If you think you need more, you could add any liquid of your choice. And abracadabra, here it is, almost ready. I have kneaded it for 8 minutes. So make sure you have a minimum of 8 to 10 minutes of kneading time. This is very, very important because you need to activate the gluten. I know this is all very boring. The scary stuff sounds nice, right? It's Halloween after all. So what we're going to do is, now that this dough is ready, do you see how nice and pliable this is? It's a little on the sticky side, little bit. And now we're going to take a container of choice, put a little olive oil in that, and then we're going to keep this dough for resting. So I would suggest around an hour's time, and we basically have to make sure that the dough doubles in size. If you live in a warm place, it could be as low as 45 minutes, as less as that, or as much as 1 1/2 hours. Now we're going to knock back the dough and flour our clean work surface, and then we are going to take out this dough and knead it for approximately a minute more. See, it's quite nice and easy to handle. If you think at any point you need some extra dry flour, I would suggest add a little bit of oil. And now we will take out 10 balls from this dough, equal size balls. Even if they're not equal while you're rolling, and just eyeball and take 10 out. We can always adjust later. So we'll just keep it aside, and then we'll roll it out into balls. You can use the flat surface or use the palms of your hand, anyway. And then we're going to press it into a circle, maybe of around 4 inches in diameter. And then I have mozzarella cheese here, around 200 grams, give or take. So you could, or if you have cheese slices, mozzarella slices, you could take 5 slices, which is like half slice per ball, or around 20 grams per ball. It's up to you how much you want to put it. The more you put in, the more ooey-gooey it's going to be. You can substitute it with any other cheese of your choice also, but mozzarella works best. Now this is homemade marinara sauce. I will put the link of this recipe in the description box. It's on my channel. And add as much as you are comfortable with, because we are going to bake it and it's going to ooze out. So if you want really oozy buns, especially for Halloween, put a little more. But if you want it normally like a pizza bomb, then you can put a little less, because you don't want it to ooze out in that case. Take a tray to place it all on. So I put a foil on that, and I'll dust it with a little semolina or cornmeal, whatever you have. And I'm going to place all my pizza bombs on it. Now this is a specially requested recipe from one of my littlest, sweetest subscribers, Veer, and of course all his friends. This is especially for you. I'm going to show you another one. Just bring it together and close it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's alright, it's going to swell up anyway. So I've kept it. Now I'll take a wet tea towel, slightly damp tea towel actually, and cover it and keep it for at least half an hour. And after that, we're going to bake it in a preheated oven around say 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees centigrade. So here I have covered it. Now I used to make this for all my students. I was a teacher in India. I used to make it for my students and they used to really love it. So I'm really missing them today while making them. So these are ready to go in the oven. But before we put them in, I'm going to brush them with a little milk. Now you can use honey or maple syrup also to brush them. People who have eggs, who eat eggs, can use an egg wash also. And then I'm going to take some sesame seeds and sprinkle sesame seeds on top so that they look even prettier. Because of course, I know these are monster bombs and monster OoeyGooey buns, but sesame seeds are going to add to the deliciousness. Believe me, all the little witches and wizards are going to enjoy them. So I've put the sesame seeds on top, and now I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it. Now you can bake it for approximately 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Do keep a check on it because the oven is at 400 degrees, and they'll come out all nice and golden and toasty. Some of them are going to ooze like you can see here, and these delicious buns are ready. You can serve them warm, you can serve them hot. They are amazing. Now don't you think they look like a monster bun? So gaping monster who is planning to eat you. So I do hope you try making these buns. These are absolutely amazing. These are delicious. Let me just open. It's really hot. Let me just open one for you and show you. Do give it a try. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Your children are going to love it and give you extra kisses. So it is trick or treat time, and treat it is for all of you. Give it a like. This recipe deserves a like from all you youngsters out there. And I'll make more such recipes. All you have to do is comment in the comment section and let me know what is it that you would like to see me make. So share with all your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. Press the bell notification because you have to come back. After all, there is a whole lot of goodness and deliciousness and other things waiting for you right here. Bye and have a wonderful Halloween.